Ad Astra Abyssal. Recently, the Adventurers Guild has received an unusual commission, and after careful consideration, we believe that...
The Traveler would be the most...
I will spare the pleasantries then. May I ask if you two are available to help? Well, let me go over it briefly. Our client...
Rift Hounds?
Yes. The sacred Sakura is of tremendous importance to Inazuma. Good. Then...
Is the Tenryu...
Yes, and they are already taking action of their own. However, given that the sacred Sakura's root system is vast and complex, and faced with the their main priority, the Adventurers Guild is one of the key parties assisting the Tenryu Commission with their work. You have our deepest I will mark on your map the areas where Rift Hound appearances have been recently...
Relax, we'll be... The sacred Sakura's in danger again, huh? Who'd have thought? They're attacking the sacred Sakura! Stop them!
Into the wind! Fallen leaves, adorn my night! Wind strike!
This is long overdue. Wow, there are so many of them! No wonder the Tenryu Commission needed help! Come on, Travelers, you can take them!
Torn to oblivion!
Shogun?
Oh, it's you two. It has been a long time. We have...
Okay, sounds more like you sure made short work of them. That was a...
I'm making early preparations for... Last time we took a walk around Inazuma together, I witnessed the way the world is today. I was finally able to comprehend some things that I had never understood in the past. Since then, every time I encounter an obstacle in my...
Makes sense. You must get...
Might I remind you that I am not here to... Recently, I have observed a number of changes in the external world from the plane of Euthymia. I considered this matter worthy of my attention, so I pursued them, and they led me here. If the Shogun, rather than I, were to discover them, yes, perhaps she would have left the situation alone.
Why?
Precisely. According to the rules I designed for her, but rift hounds attacking the sacred sac.
A disaster?
Yes. Everything was engulfed in a pitch-black fog. The monsters committed many atrocities. Their duty was to tear open a passage. That's an episode of history that I am loath to recall. Maybe to you, it's but an excess of caution.
Guess you can't argue.
Since we are both here for the same reason, from the traces they've left in the surrounding area.
Paimon feels so sick. Oh, yeah. This color. It's similar to the color when the sacred sac. Let's follow it. It should be this way.
Follow the wind.
We are lucky. The damage.
This stuff that's flowing out, is it sap or something? And how come it's... Huh? What's this? Could they be dead people? What?
Let's search the area. Perhaps we will find out.
I can't go on like this.
What happened here?
Who are you? Run quick while you still can! We will defend Inazuma until our dying breath. You don't. Beasts and horrifying every last trace of you.
But look!
Not right now, but they'll be back. The almighty Shogun is gone. So is Kitsune Saigu. I don't know how long we can hold it.
Don't worry, I'm right here.
You're back. Please, we beg you. Only the glow of your super...
Calm down.
Over.
Look around you. The grass grows green and lush, and a soft breeze. There are no monsters.
What? But how? I saw them tear my comrade to
Hey, calm down.
I think I understand. Yes, thank you. Your Excellency. Thank you.
What's wrong with him?
He's gone.
Paimon can't even be...
If I am not mistaken, the sacred Sakura can absorb and purify. An entity formed with strong filth would be highly aggressive. But when purified, it presents in the form of a memory. Purified filth quickly dissipates and will be absorbed by the ley lines shortly afterwards. In other words, it cannot exist for too long.
So the memories of the ones that died are all...
Yes. That soldier was one of the many thousands who made the ultimate sacrifice. What he was describing just now was precisely... Yes. The disaster in Inazuma caused me great concern. But my friend, Kitsune Saigu, I could tell that, although neither of us acknowledged it...
So...
Indeed. Countless months... I never had the chance to see her, but even then...
Hey...
Yes. all my martial might was in vain. But after my clash, when I traveled around Inazuma, moving forward inevitably invites. Just think of that soldier. All those who sacrificed themselves back then gave their lives fighting for a future. But perhaps the future they were hoping for is not the eternity that I once strove for. As Inazuma's god, warriors of the past who spilled your blood on, I will never forget you.
He's taking all this pretty hard.
Shine down!
As expected, there are a load of Rift Hounds here too!
Leave them to me. There is no escape! Ha! Torn to oblivion! Illusion shattered!
Something seems wrong with A.
Why would you ask that?
Well, usually you'd pull out your sword.
You are unduly concerned. I'm simply conserving my energy. Although I have some understanding of the situation already, I must be prepared for anything.
Ah, makes sense. Spoken like a seasoned shogun. The roots seem pretty badly damaged this time. We definitely need to tell the Yashiro Commission about this. Hey, the same light is leaking out again.
Furuyama? Is that you?
Almighty Shogun, what brings you back so soon? I thought...
Fighting a battle in a distant land?
Allow me to introduce Furuyama. He is though blind, Furuyama is unparalleled in his...
Your Excellency, you shower me with praise undeserved. It sounds like the Almighty Shogun has brought a guest. I'm afraid I'm unable to serve you any respectable refreshments. After all, it's quite...
What should we do? Oh,
I see. Most of the residents, and now the Almighty Shogun is... Imagine if this was something that even the Almighty... People flee out of a desire to live on. But me, I have no such... The Almighty Shogun often speaks, just listening to her story. One thing she always says is... So you see, as bleak as...
Perhaps.
It won't be long now, but I suppose it doesn't... Once this catastrophe... Oh, goodness me. Speaking of befuddled, look at me rambling away to my... The Almighty Shogun comes to visit and I don't have the tea ready. Truly... One moment, I'll just... Really? But it's always been right by my side. I couldn't possibly have my guests fed...
Don't worry about it.
Almighty Shogun, you're not...
This place is... complicated. It's quite unlike the tea house in your memories. Leave it to us.
But... I can't decide whether it's a final regret.
where should we go to find a tea set? Having a cup of tea isn't exactly the most urgent thing to do right now. But at the same time, this lovely old man from 500 years ago has been through so much, and it makes Paimon so sad.
I'm also feeling very nostalgic for his tea.
Oh, why don't we go to the
It's the Traveler. And the almighty Shogun. How might I be of assistance?
I wish to borrow a tea set from the Yashiro Commission.
Oh, please step into the courtyard.
Be at ease. I'm not here to see Commissioner Kamisato. Actually,
No. I am your humble servant. I daren't think of my own convenience when the almighty Shogun graces me with her presence. I'll deal with it right away.
well, it's not often we have the chance to chat.
Right.
I seldom had the time to drink tea. Any so, in the vast majority of cases, the one he made tea for, he may well have had an inkling about there being two Raiden Shoguns. But he always acted as if he was completely unaware of it. The philosophy of life that he shared with us just now, that was Makoto's view on reality. She always saw things that way.
You and Makoto had pretty different views, huh?
Indeed we did. It was the biggest difference between us. In her eyes, the most precious things in this world were dreams. The yearning for a better future held by living beings. They are similar, but not identical. When you came charging into the plane of Euthymia, I saw human aspirations light up now.
Wow. There sure was a lot
Makoto saw a bigger picture and ambition. Makoto was...
That's...
To put it simply, Makoto wasn't concerned about outcomes. I didn't understand at the time. I suppose what it comes down to is the Yes, it does. But in the last...
Do you feel you're starting to...
You have already witnessed my previous views on eternity. But now... I no longer...
Almighty Shogun, I found a tea set.
It's quite beautiful.
You are too kind. A humble servant such as I does not...
It's all good, sir. She's actually pretty chill.
Let us return. We ought not...
He wouldn't have gone looking for a tea set.
Or perhaps the ley...
So, we didn't even have...
The information held in the ley lines is complex and disorderly. Well, this chance won't come often. I've watched Furuyama brew tea. The tea is ready. So many thoughts were racing through my head as I was brewing it. I'm not sure how to explain it. You're right. But the things we've seen, I've been reminded of many people, too. Back at the Yashiro Commission, I kept the conversation reasonably lighthearted. The events of 500 years ago not only robbed me of my friend...
She died in that disaster?
Yes. She went to Conria alone, without telling me. Unlike me, Makoto was no martial artist. Whenever similar crises had arisen, but this time, the circumstances were so grave that Makoto had no choice but to leave me behind. Or... perhaps, yes. She had already lapsed into unconsciousness by that point, so all I could do was enter into her mind. It was there that we bid each other a Why did she go to Conria first, and not I? It was there and then that I resolved to
That's quite a...
When I returned to Inazuma, I was shocked to find that a great sakura tree had appeared on Mount Yogo. The tree that you know as the sacred Sakura. That's exactly what everyone back then told me as well. That it had existed since time immemorial. They were so matter-of-fact about it, and couldn't at all understand what I was so surprised about. No one questioned it. And yet, its presence contrasted so starkly with the area as I remembered it. It seemed that, in the end, I simply had to accept that it was a miraculous effect of Makoto's consciousness. With the help of the sacred Sakura's power, I was finally able to overcome the monsters and quell the disaster in Inazuma.
This is all really hard to understand. Kinda beyond Paimon's level.
Yes. She had such a great love for this land, and for its people. I once told myself that I would never speak of these events again. Facing the fact that she is gone is but even the tea that is most bitter to the tongue. And it's time I came to terms with it all.
Oh, while we're on the topic, since you experienced...
Brother? You mean to say that he...
Based on what we've learned so far...
I'm sorry. And also, my mind was consumed entirely with the plight of Inazuma and the fate of those closest to me. So, I am afraid I can't help you.
Oh, well, that's a shame. But it can't be... Boy, both of you have...
With this last cup of tea, thank you, Destiny, for giving us the chance to meet again.
We should go. Let's keep following the traces.
Very well. Based on my investigation so far, I believe this next pack of monsters should be the last.
Time to go. 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 Yeah. Time to go. Time to go. Follow the wind.